Hey, we're gonna be doing an attempt to repair on this wind damage shingle, this crease shingle. The address of this property is 3152 Newtown's Crest Circle, Snellville, Georgia, 30078, Mr. Ralston Dean. The claim number is 1181C477F. I'm gonna take pictures while I'm going through the process. So this is gonna be the area that I'm gonna work. I'm gonna mark it around. Pretty much it's gonna be like this is gonna be the area that I'm gonna be working on. So I'm gonna use a spatula to lift out the shingles. I'm being pretty gentle. As you can see, we're getting some mat transfer already. And you can actually see how the granules coming off already. More mat transfer. If I use the snake, obviously I'm gonna damage the shingles more. So same thing right here. You guys see all the mat transfer. So apparently I get more mat transfer with the snake than with the spatula. So that's why I like to use the spatula too. So make sure I don't damage the shingle so much. Okay. I'm gonna lift up the shingles. I'm gonna keep it as low as I can. I'm just gonna lift it up enough to remove the nails. And I'm gonna be pretty gentle. Gonna remove the shingle out. I'm gonna take a couple pictures. Of the shingle, of the mat transfer that we got from the shingles above. Pictures of the area. I'm gonna slide the shingle back in there. as gentle as I can. One thing that I wanted to show you guys, I'm being really careful. I don't want to damage the shingle, but you see how the underlayment has already it's been damaged in a couple areas here as well. So the underlayment already has some cracks. Slide the shingle back in there. I'm gonna use new nails. I'm gonna use the snake, the tool that they recommend to use it. One thing is that I don't really like to use the snake because, as you can see, the nail has some, it wiggles. So the nail is not like completely secure when I'm hitting it with a hammer. And then also, I need the nail to be on a flat surface to impact the decking. So when I'm holding it from here, the nail has an angle. But I'm gonna go ahead and try my best to use this snake. As you can see, all the granule coming down. The nail, if you can see what happens. Use a different one. Same thing. Look what happens. And I'm trying to keep it as flat as I can to make sure this doesn't happen. This one went in. But you see how I damaged the shingle right here with the snake. Also, I still have to hit the nail a little bit more to go all the way in. This is what I'm talking about. That this needs to be flat, and I can't really hold the snake from here, so it's kind of challenging. But at the same time, I'm damaging the shingle. I'm giving it a big impact right here. So that's one of the reasons why I don't like to use the snake. I like to do it the old school. It's more effective. I just lift up the shingle just enough. I'm not lifting it up too much. One thing that I want you guys to keep in mind is that when we do all these repairs on this roof, we have to use the gun. So obviously we have to maneuver the shingles a little bit more. But you can clearly see how much granule is coming off. Did you see that? You hear that? I'm not lifting up the shingles more than 45 degrees. Well, going sideways. As you guys can see, a lot of the granule came off. You can clearly see it here in my pitch hopper, how much granule is coming off from these shingles. We got a crease on this one. We got a crease on this one. We got a lot of mat transfer. We're starting to get a crease on this corner right here. We got a couple shingles with mat transfer, like I showed you guys already. I'm gonna do a control section. Let me do it right next to it. This is gonna be the control. And I'm gonna run my hand through it. And I'm gonna do the same thing over there. The granules, they do come off, but let me show you right here. After I maneuver all the shingles, look how much granules coming off. So it's not a good sign to repair these shingles. I also wanted to show you guys, we do have a lot of wind damage on this roof. We have 2 tarps already. We have some missing shingles, a lot of fiberglass, a lot of granule loss. So it's a lot of creases on this roof, a lot of wind damage. So this is one of the reasons why I don't think this roof should be repairable. You can clearly see how much granule come off just doing one repair. I was being pretty gentle. So I don't think this roof can be repairable. And I'm gonna take pictures of how it looks after, just so you guys can have them all as well.